So I just got the boys down for a nap, both of them at the same time. So now we are going to make chocolate chip cookies while they are sleeping. So in editing this video, I realized that I didn't do much of an introduction because this is basically just more baking off of the previous video that I did where I did other sorts of baking. So basically in this video, it's kind of like a get it all done or get as much done as I possibly can over the course of a couple of days. I've got a bunch of cookies that I need to make and freeze for Maverick's birthday party that's coming up. And then I've got some stuff that needs to be cleaned. I've got some laundry that needs to be folded. And then I'm going to put together Knox's crib in his bedroom and then wash the sheets and stuff for it and put the sheets on it. And then I've got some decluttering of baby clothes that I need to do because his newborn to 9-month baby box of clothes is like completely overflowing. So that is basically what this video entails. I'm gonna bake, I'm gonna clean, I'm going to declutter, and I'm going to put together his crib.
It's quiet, oh so still here in the afternoon. God, I think of you. Tell me, is it true? So quiet, I can hear my heartbeat everywhere. Knocking on my chest. Would you put my mind to rest? So now I'm asking dear God, is there still a place for us where we...
You don't want it to completely stick to your finger when you're doing it. That's how you know whether or not you put enough flour in it. I always go more flour than any recipe calls for, just because we like our chocolate chip cookies fluffier, not flat as a pancake. And so I put enough in it to where when you're touching it and you're handling it like this, it doesn't completely come off on your finger. So you can still like touch it and move it and it's not like a gooey mess on your finger. That's how I know I did enough or I did too little.
So when you feel...
If I'm ever unsure, like if it's been a while since I baked something, I always do like a half batch or just a couple of them. And I put these in the oven and then I see how these come out. And if these come out good, then I know I did it right. If they come out too flat, then I know I need to add more flour or something along those lines. That way you don't ruin like an entire batch of cookies. You only ruin a few of them if you need to add or something, you know. It's been a little while since I made chocolate chip cookies and I don't want to ruin an entire batch. So I'm gonna try those, and I'm pretty sure I got it right, but I'm gonna try those and see what they look like when they come out of the oven. And if they look good and puffy and big, then I did it right and I can do the rest of them. Otherwise I need to add a little more flour.
Like you are giving up. Oh, it's written in the stars that your love will keep us strong. Oh, give me peace and comfort when all my fear takes hold. When I lose
I get so caught up in the middle, thinking of drowning in those blue eyes. I'm losing sight 'cause I am falling. I'm so deep down, and it's not a lie.
So I have all of this. This is Knox's room that he obviously isn't in yet because he's still in our room. I think I'm gonna try setting the crib up today, and maybe we'll start to do naps in it soon. But all of these just get tossed everywhere every time the boys go in here because they're boys, but they're just old clothes that Knox has grown out of. So I need to bag them up and take them downstairs and put them in the container I have in the garage, and then kind of like organize this a little better so that I can put the crib up on one of these walls. I'm thinking probably that wall. And I need to flatten down the bassinet and put it away since he's obviously too big for that now. And then I have all those clothes over there I need to fold. I just put up all of these pictures here and got rid of the boxes and stuff that were here. We're trying to make mugs. That's what that big box was. Like coffee cups for my husband's business to hand out for like Christmases and to keep in the office and stuff. So that's basically what all of this is, and that big box of mugs. So until we are finished with those will basically just kind of be hanging around for now. But yeah, I need to fold those eventually sometime, and then do Knox's room eventually sometime. And I ended up having to put, I'm not in love with this look, but it's good for now because Knox kept crawling over to this and pulling out all of the moss that's in there. Literally every single time he was up here, he would crawl over to it and pull the moss out. So I had to stack these boxes here and then put that on it because I didn't want moss all over the floor every single time he was playing up here.
I can't hide what this is. Yeah, I keep drowning in those blue eyes, and you can tell me all of your lies. I will put out all of the fire if it gets too dark. I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, yeah, I can carry all that you've got. Two heavy hearts is not a lie. I will put out all of the fire. We stumble and fall, and it's not a lie that I die. I can't hide what this is. Yeah, I keep drowning in those blue eyes, and you can tell me all of your lies. I will put out all of the fire if it gets too dark. I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, I am running for you. I am running for you. I am running for you. If it gets too dark, be your light. I'll be your
and they sing and dance. Oh, I wish it was me every night. When I close my eyes, I see beauty lives in me. I know I don't yet know it, so I trust you when you say that beauty lives in me too.
Doesn't matter how many times I've put this thing together, which is like, I don't even know how many times, but see that? Right there. At least I did that one over there correctly, but I did not do this one correctly. So now I have to take this whole side apart. I hate this crib.
Later it comes later, dear, for me.
I just spent like an hour putting that together, and I need to fix the springs because I think it's too high. It needs to sit lower. I have like a love-hate relationship with that thing because it's Maverick's old crib, and I think with Maverick was like the worst sleeper. Like, I contemplated not even wanting to have another kid because Maverick was such a bad sleeper, and I was like afraid that the next kid was going to do the same thing, and I wouldn't have been able to handle it. So I think with this crib, I put this crib together like put it together, took it apart, moved it to another room, put it together, took it apart like 6 times probably between our master bedroom and his Maverick's bedroom at the time in our old house. Like, the screws were stripped. Jamin had to get new screws for it because we just took it apart so many different times. So I love it, but I hate it. But now I need to lower the springs. Hi everybody. So today, or at least right now, I need to declutter some baby stuff. I've got a whole garbage bag full of clothes that Knox no longer fits into. And I have a big Costco black and yellow tote full of clothes from like newborn to 9 months that he also obviously doesn't fit into. And it's full, like to the brim. And so I'm hoping to get it down to just one bin from newborn to 9 months instead of multiple bins, because who knows if we have another kid, if we have another kid, and if we have another kid, if it's even gonna be a boy. So I'm trying to like keep it to a bare minimum. So I'm gonna go through the clothes bin and the plastic bag and see what I can donate to pare it down to just one bin instead of multiple bins. So that is what we are going to do right now.
I promise you that we learn through the wrongs, and even the rough can be sweet. Just close your eyes.
So this is the bin that I was talking about. It's literally full to the brim of clothes and like accessories, etc. And then I have the little plastic bag next to it that I used to haul some stuff out of his bedroom upstairs that was just like more clothes and accessories like hats and socks and all that good stuff. So I'm just trying to go through everything and making sure, like, if I still absolutely love it and it's in great shape, then I'm going to keep it. But if it's worn out, or if I just kind of love it, or if I just don't love it at all and I've just kept it because it's in really good shape, like those are the things that I'm getting rid of. I know that I keep trying to tell myself, like, if we have another baby, he's going to have birthdays and Christmases and all that stuff where people are going to want to buy him stuff. So I'm trying not to hold on to every single piece of clothing or every single piece of accessory, because I know that if he needs something, or if the next kid needs something, if it's even a boy, I don't even know. But if the next kid needs something, like, we can always put it on a Christmas list or a birthday list or something like that if I don't have it. Like, I don't have to keep every single thing.
And oh, beauty lives in me. I know I don't yet know it, so I trust you when you say that beauty lives in me too. It's gonna take some time to get there. I don't care. I'm in for the fight. It's gonna take some time, but I know that.
Okay, so I just finished going through that whole box. I listed a few things online to sell, and then I've got this whole donation bag, so I feel a lot better. And I was able to get the entire bag that I did have full of extra stuff that wouldn't fit in that box in the box. So we should be good for now, and then until he grows out of more clothes, and then we have to start a new box. So, but for now I feel better about not having 2 boxes for newborn to 9 months. I only have one very full box of newborn to 9 months. So I saw this hack on, I don't know where, somewhere. for crib bedding, it said to put 2 layers of crib bedding on. So like a mattress protector and a sheet, and then another mattress protector and another sheet. That way, if your kid wakes up in the middle of the night and like threw up or pees out or anything like that, poops out, God forbid, instead of turning on all the lights, stripping all of the bedding, finding your new bedding, putting the bedding on, all that good stuff, you just put 2 layers on. So if something happens, you just strip the first layer, and then you still have the second layer, and your kid can go right back to sleep. So that is what I have been doing with Maverick and with Knox, for this one at least. Whenever we do decide to put him in here, that way, in case anything happens, it makes it easier at night. So now I'm putting the little, I don't know, underbed ruffle skirt thingy on for this, so you can't see underneath the crib. And then I am going to put on the, I don't know what it's called. It's like a mesh breathable bumper thingy. I never used these for Maverick, and I'm pretty sure this actually came from Maverick when Maverick was a baby. But my best friend says that she uses it and it helps with like keeping the binkies inside and, you know, all of the feet and stuff that are not popping through. I don't think they had this when Addie was little, because Addie's feet, I remember her feet and ankles and hands would always pop out of the crib. So these obviously are really good. Maverick like never slept in his crib when he was a little, so we never used it with Maverick, but I'm hopeful that Knox will be able to sleep in his crib. So I'm putting this little mesh deal on the crib right now.
I'm gonna let the sun shine in today. I'm trying to make this darkness go away. I'll paint with colors and I'll sing until my lungs give out.
So that is everything I've got for you guys in this video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope it encouraged you to clean your house, to bake, to declutter, all of the above. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you don't already, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.
I'm gonna let the sun shine in today. My windows open so that I can hear the sound of